It's John Kuzma from EndZoneBlog.com, and I'm here to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, the Kansas City Chiefs, they completely tore apart their defense, and the reason they did that is because they were transitioning from a 3-4 to a 4-3. They got Steve Spagnuolo to run their defense, and because of that, they let go of Justin Houston, they let go of D Ford. And it was like, what is Kansas City going to do? Because when both those guys were gone, we didn't know who their replacements were going to be. We didn't know if they were going to be able to maintain what little defense they were able to play last year. And it was definitely concerning because I thought, Kansas City's getting worse. They're regressing. And obviously, when you have Patrick Mahomes, that's the last thing you want to happen. Well, things have changed quite a bit in the last couple months. They signed Tyrann Mathieu right away. And then they get Frank Clark in a trade. And then they get Darron Lee in a trade. So with those three elite athletes alone, they've improved their defense so much. And obviously, Frank Clark is the most important out of those guys, which is why he's being paid 5 years, $105 million. He had 13 sacks last year with the Seattle Seahawks, and he comes in as a very instinctive player who can diagnose plays very, very quickly. He's going to make Mathieu and Lee's job so much easier because he's going to get to opposing quarterbacks and just kind of rattle the offense and what they're trying to do. And then there's Mathieu, and we know what he brings to the table in the secondary. He's always a guy who's in the right place at the right time. And one of the best things that Mathieu does is he forces a lot of turnovers. So he's gonna pick some balls off. He's gonna strip a ball. He can take a pick to the house. He's just a ball hawk. That's what his game has always been, and don't expect that to change anytime soon. And then there's Darron Lee, who is probably the biggest steal out of this group just because the Kansas City Chiefs got him for a 6th-round pick. Lee is a very fast linebacker who actually had 3 interceptions last year for the New York Jets. Spagnuolo is going to be able to, force some turnovers and get the ball back to Patrick Mahomes, and we know he's going to convert those possessions into points. So Kansas City, they're in good shape, and if all 3 of these players pan out and live up to their potential, the Chiefs are going to be on the cusp of going to the Super Bowl. So they recovered well from losing Houston and Ford, and from transitioning from the 3-4 to the 4-3, and the Chiefs are right in that upper echelon category again. I'm John Kuzma. Check out EndZoneBlog.com.